In this video, I'm going to tell you how to control your manager using dark psychology, not by being evil, but by being strategic. It's not about manipulation for destruction. It's about understanding how power works and using it to protect your position, earn influence, and make your manager respect you, even if they don't like you. And I'm going to explain it through a real feeling story, one that happens every day in offices around the world. Let's begin. When I first joined the company, I was invisible, a new face, a name nobody remembered. My manager, Mr. Warren, barely looked up when I entered the room. He wasn't rude, just cold, distant, and brutally focused on results. People feared him, and if you made a mistake, he didn't forget. I watched people around me shrink when he passed by. Everyone tried to please him. Some overworked, some stayed late, some brought coffee and compliments. None of it worked. I did something different. I used 3 techniques, quietly, consistently. And within 6 months, the man who didn't even say my name was now calling me into meetings, asking for my thoughts, and defending me in front of upper management. Here's how I did it. The first thing I learned was this: managers want power, but they also want to feel admired for it. Most employees try to get close by flattering their boss, but that looks desperate. Instead, I watched what he admired in others. He respected confidence, not compliments. So I spoke less. But when I spoke, I made sure it mattered. When he gave a difficult task, I didn't say, "Yes, sir." I said, "This is challenging, but I've handled worse." Not cocky, calm, focused. That's when he started noticing me. I didn't seek validation. I projected quiet confidence. Because people with real power never beg for approval. Mr. Warren never smiled at jokes, never praised others, but I noticed. He loved when someone used his ideas, so I did exactly that. In a meeting, I'd say, building on what Warren suggested earlier, and then offer my input. I gave him credit first, even if the idea was partly mine. Every time I did that, I saw his expression change. A subtle nod, a mental note. I wasn't kissing up. I was attaching my ideas to his authority. People protect what they feel connected to. I made my manager feel like my success was his idea. This was the final move. I quietly became the person who solved the most annoying problems that others avoided. I fixed messy reports. I explained confusing systems. I even once found a mistake in a file before he saw it. I never bragged. I just let the results speak. After a while, if something went wrong, he asked for me. Not because he liked me, but because he couldn't afford not to trust me. Power shifts when people depend on you without realizing it. By using these 3 strategies, reverse respect, subtle ego feeding, and strategic usefulness, I didn't become a manager. I became someone even managers fear losing. And the best part? I never played dirty. I never lied. I never flattered. I just understood how power works and where to apply pressure without ever raising my voice. So, if your manager ignores you, overlooks you, or treats you like you're replaceable, don't fight it emotionally. Study, think, move quietly, because once you understand the psychology behind influence, you never have to beg for power again. You become the power they rely on.